I guess when someone asks you, who are you? I mean, what do you tell them?
Yeah, I mean, I say I'm Josh. Just really, I think I've started to use the word cinematographer more than videographer because I've gotten to feel that difference. And I definitely say used to just be a videographer, but learning more about what I do, that's probably what I would go to as my title. I do photos, I do all that stuff too, but I feel like that's where I'm trying to like build my niche and want to kind of set in there. So that's what I'm doing right now. I created JRC Media a couple years ago. It's gone through a couple name changes and professionalizing, I'd say. But no, that's really been what I've done, and really becoming honestly, it's a key part of the Oklahoma high school basketball world, I think, which is crazy to think about. But yeah, just creating content and that sort of thing, and photos, video, whatever, you name it. Just
and
doing all that.
so we've been chatting a little bit before this. You went to Mount St. Mary High School.
Yes.
I guess what draws you to basketball from a young age?
Well, I've always been a baseball guy. Baseball was my better sport. Okay. Yeah, I played baseball. I had a couple college offers to go play, but whenever I really got into the video and photo side of things, I just loved that so much. And I couldn't see baseball becoming a career opportunity at any point, but for this, I definitely saw it as something I'd want to do. So baseball was my main sport, but I loved basketball more once I started doing it, and just the higher pace and just the intensity that it comes with. And I feel like it can be more emotional, and that I think that's led to me wanting to capture it more. But so just started playing basketball started playing basketball in middle school, really, and then that led to me playing in high school, and then making the decision to step away from the playing side to start capturing it with
the content.
Yeah.
So what gets you into like getting your first camera or content? Like, why is that just something that because of growing up and around social media, and you think, I like that, I want to take those photos? Like, how do you transition into the media side of it?
I think it's interesting because my parents have always been I wouldn't say protective, but like they care. They care. Yeah. So I didn't have any Instagram or social media until I was in high school. Like I didn't have any of that. So I didn't know how it worked. I didn't know how to do any of that. But after I got a hang of it and started, whenever I stepped back from playing basketball, my school had Canon 70Ds and just old equipment. And I had taken a video production class that we had. The only film photography class I took in high school was a basic video production class, and took that, learned the basics, all aperture, shutter speed, all that stuff, and that went well, and I really enjoyed it and thought it was interesting. And so I started filming our home basketball games and on just like a plastic 50 millimeter and did that, and I loved it, and just started uploading it to Instagram, and all the players would repost it, and it just slowly started growing from there. So then I was like, well, I could go to Oklahoma, had some pretty good high school basketball players with big social media following. So I was like, I'll go to their games. So then I just started going around, and the school let me borrow the camera and check it out at night. And so just started doing that, and really had a great time going around meeting. I met a lot of people doing that too. And at that point, started to feel like my editing was getting better than the actual video, simply just because it wasn't the best camera. And so when was it? It was at the end of my junior year, going into my senior year, I sat down with my parents and was like, I need to buy a camera. And then, of course, I showed them how much a camera costs, and they're like,
astronomical amount of money.
And to me, that was so much money, and to them too. But I just sat down, and B&H thankfully has the 12 months no interest payment plan thing. And so I sat down and I was like, if I can make this much a month, then
It'll
pay it
for
off.
itself.
It'll pay for itself.
Yeah.